You want to know what the number one enemy is? It's a silence. It's not necessarily what we went through, but it's a silence that we live in after what we've been through that slowly destroys us. The silence took my dad's life when he was 48 years old. He became an alcoholic and he had a heart attack. The silence held me hostage for over 10 years. It nearly took my life. There was a whole period of time over the course of a year that was this close from not being here today. And there are millions and millions of lives that the silence has already taken. And there's millions of lives right now as we speak that it has hostage. And I believe that for the survivors that are still here today, who know deep within them that they're meant for more, that they're not meant to live small, they're not meant to live in pain, they're not meant to live as a hostage, from our story, from our traumas, from our demons. We know that we have a voice, we know that we have a story, and we kind of want to do something about it. It's kind of like got to the stage in our lives where we're like, you know what, I'm fucking done, right? I don't know what it is, but I just know that I can't keep moving forward in life silenced. And this is why I built this community. This is why I have the survivor movement, because I believe that we are I think it's long overdue, to be honest, but I think we are now in a period in this time, in this world, where it's time almost for like a revolution, right? Almost for a movement of trauma survivors who come together in a very, very safe space, whether it's to find healing, whether it's to find their voice, or whether it's to turn their pain into a purpose, to go out there and help just one person, help someone else that's been through something similar, whether it's to change law, whether it's to start a podcast, whether it's to write a book. Since breaking my silence, which by the way saved my life, since breaking my silence, I went on to write a book. This right here, Breaking the Silence, changed my life. And from there, I then went on to do a TEDx talk. I traveled the world being paid to speak, which is crazy, right? And when I say speak, I mean to share my story, because I have something powerful to share. I have a very powerful message, and so do you, right? My story's been viewed over 50 million times online. It's gone viral so many times. And also, what we see behind me here, this is a feature film script. I turned my story into a feature film script as another way to get my story out there, to help other people, to raise awareness, to make change, to create an impact. And it's won festivals. It's literally an award-winning script now, and we're currently in the stage of raising funds to get this film made. And what this community is, not only is it almost like a space for me to document as I keep on going on this path and doing new things with my story, with creating impact, with creating change. I come back to the community and share it with everyone there about how they can also do it too. And not just that, there's so many people in the community sharing what they're doing and helping each other move forward with their lives. Again, whether it's down to personal healing or whether it's showing up and helping other people. There's so many tools, there's so many strategies within the community. We have weekly calls which are optional. You can come onto them if you want, you don't have to, but they are there for people to turn up. Q&As. We have courses, plenty of courses to go through, whether it is self-improvement or whether it is all the different paths that you can go down to actually get your story out there to help other people, right? But really, what this is, it's a movement, it's an army of the unsilenced. It's all of us standing up, standing together to fight the common enemy, again, which is silence. Because that's the only way this world is going to fucking change. That's the only way that we can destroy silence so that it stops taking lives. And that is all of us with our voices coming together who've been through something in life, and rather than it owning us, we've decided to stand up, to rise, to own it. That is what the survivor movement is all about. I invite you to join, check it out, see if it's for you. But if you're anything like me, who longs for community, who longs to make lasting change, to have a legacy, to have artistic expression, to do things in the world through art to make a change, I promise you that with this community, with this movement, is gonna be something that you're gonna call home very, very soon. So I hope to see you inside.